Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite products from the month of November. This is my second to last favorites video of the year. Well, technically it might even be the last favorites video of the year because sometimes my December favorites end up going into January, so I can't believe it. We're almost through 2021. I also wanted to make sure to mention to you guys, December is coming up. I do some really fun giveaways over on Instagram, so if you guys want to join in on some of my giveaways that I'm going to be starting on December 1st, I'm going to start my tradition of my Not So Secret Santa giveaway on Instagram again for, I think this is the third year that I'll be doing this. So yeah, be sure to follow me on Instagram because we've got some really fun things coming up and I have so much extra new makeup that I'm going to be giving away in other ways as well, in addition to my Not So Secret Santa giveaway, which is going to be really fun. So make sure to be following me on Instagram if you haven't already before December rolls around so that you can participate in some of these giveaways. I just love to give back to you guys in the little way that I feel like I can. I wish I could give something to every single subscriber for all the support and love that you give me. But yeah, be sure to head over there if you want to participate in some really fun upcoming giveaways. This month, I feel like I tried out so many different products, and sometimes that's a great thing. Sometimes not so much for favorites videos, just because I don't always get as much time per product throughout the month if I'm trying too many new things. With that being said, I do have some amazing things that I'm like, these are incredible products that, are definitely favorites worthy. However, the list is pretty short compared to the amount of products that I tried, but I figured, you know what, it's okay. Like some months I have a lot of things, some months it's a little bit of a shorter but sweeter list. I just want to really make sure in my favorites videos that I'm confident with what I'm telling you guys I'm loving, and these are for sure the products that I'm like using on a daily basis right now, which is super fun. So let's just get right into it. We're gonna start with complexion and move to lips. I don't have any like bonus products this month. I just have makeup, which is fun still. For complexion, I tried a lot of foundations this month, and the one that keeps sticking into my routine and is really working for me no matter what is from Tower 28. So this is the new Sunny Days tinted, what's this called? Broad Spectrum SPF 30 tinted sunscreen. It's a tinted moisturizer basically with an SPF of 30. It has a mineral sunscreen in it, which again, I say this all the time, but just in case you're new, I prefer mineral sunscreens in my tinted moisturizers and in my sunscreen in general, because I do have acne prone skin and I don't know, it works better for me. So I was so happy to see that this Tower 28 product had a mineral sunscreen in it. The shade range is great and it just looks beautiful. I'm wearing it all over the skin today. I love wearing it on like an everyday basis usually, but this is a little bit more of like a elevated everyday look, and I still feel like it works really well underneath concealers and powders. So yeah, I love this for both no makeup days and more glamorous occasions if I layer up a little bit more concealer like I did today. I've been loving it and it wears really well on me. I love the packaging. I love that it's formulated for like sensitive skin, so it's just a good product to have if I'm going through a little bit of a breakout like I am today. As you can see right here, please ignore that. I did my best covering this, but it was just one of those blemishes that's like, there's no hope covering it, so I'm just going with it. But on days like today, especially where my skin's acting up a little bit more and I just need it to take a break, but I want a little bit more coverage because I do have an active breakout going on or whatever. I love having a product like this, or this product specifically, for that reason. Like it's made for sensitive skin. I get the coverage that I want. I get the zinc in it as my sunscreen, which zinc is also soothing. So it's just a really good product. If you can't tell, I've genuinely been really loving this and I'm so excited to keep using it. Something that I more recently tried out, but I have been trying off camera every single day since trying it, and so that's what made me feel like I should put it in this favorites video, even though I didn't try it on my channel till like, gosh, maybe a week and a half ago at this point. So it's new to me, but I've been wearing it every single day, and I am so confident in how I feel about it because of that. I've been wearing it so much. The NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I wear the shade Fair, or no, I wear the shade Light. Yeah, shade Light. And I have this underneath my eyes today. I also used it over blemishes. Underneath the eyes, it is so beautiful. I love the coverage that this gives. It's got a little bit more of a dewy finish, but it doesn't mean that it's like a slippery consistency. It actually stays on the skin really well. But for like dryness under the eyes, I find that it just like hydrates and smooths. I like how at the end of the day, it does have a little bit more of a dewy finish, but it's not like an oily finish or like it's separating everywhere. I don't know how to really explain it. It's really nice. My under eyes really love it, and it looks good underneath the eyes. So on an everyday basis, these two, if you're looking for something new for every day, this is a great tinted moisturizer. And then this is almost like a tinted moisturizer for underneath your eyes, except for it's good coverage. So yeah, just really good, and from the drugstore. So I've been really loving that. I also have been loving the DIBS Multisticks, and I don't actually remember what these are called exactly. I will have the full name of them in the description box down below, but it's a bronzer and blush duo. I use this shade the most. This is Spill the Tea and Full Deets. I definitely use the bronzer a little bit more than the blush. However, both are really beautiful. I love how this kind of sheers and blends out really easily on the skin. It's really buildable, but also like doesn't look like too much even if you do build it up. So here's the bronzer shade. This has a little bit of a more cool tone to it. And then the blush shade is just a really nice peachy pink. I'm trying to swatch it on my hand so you can see. So this is definitely the one that I use the most. Again, more for the bronzer. I do own another shade. I'm not sure where I put that one, but I've been really loving this. Again, for that just blendability, I think it wears well all day. It's really, really nice. So I wanted to make sure to mention that. A bronzer that I picked up during the Sephora DIB sale this month that I have not put down. It was kind of like a last minute addition to my cart, and I wasn't really expecting to love it the most out of everything that I bought, but I kind of do. It's from Dior, so you know, it is more of an investment. However, I love this. It's the Dior Forever Natural Bronzer in the shade 04 Tan Bronze. So I'm wearing it all over the skin. I did layer it on top of this, and I just love the tone and undertone. I find that it blends out really well on me, and I just haven't stopped wearing it since I bought it. So I wanted to make sure to mention this as well. The packaging is also something that I love. It's got actually like this quilted cushion top to it, which is really luxurious feeling. I'm especially glad that I picked it up during the Sephora sale, so I got to save a little bit on it. But yeah, really loving this. When I tried it out in my video too, I got so many compliments on how it looked on me too, which just kind of like validated how I was personally feeling about this as well. So yeah. I don't know what it is about me and bronzers, but I love bronzers and I keep trying them no matter what. And it's hard for me to find a bronzer that has a nice tone and undertone for my fair skin. As you guys know, I'm very heavy-handed with bronzers as well. And this one just works for me. I really love how it doesn't look overdone on me. It blends out really beautifully, and yeah, it looks really natural. So I've been loving that. This month I also tried out r.e.m. Beauty. I have quite a few things that I really enjoyed from the brand. I would say I have still been using the lip plumping gloss and the lashes a lot on my channel. However, the thing that like really just knocked my socks off was the highlighter. I haven't put this down. Like, I wear this every day. I'm wearing it today all over the face. So yeah, this is the r.e.m. Beauty highlighter topper in the shade Miss Mercury. It is such a gorgeous highlight. The teeniest bit goes a long way. I will apply this on my fingers so you can kind of see how reflective this is. I love how it doesn't have glitter in it. But again, a little goes a long way. So if you don't want it to be too bright or emphasize texture too much, make sure you use a little bit at a time and build it up because it's very pigmented. However, I feel like it melts into my skin. This shade specifically, I absolutely love. It's a little bit deeper as far as the base color in this. For me personally, like I usually go for a little bit of a lighter highlight in the pan, I guess I should say. But what I love about this is it almost matches my skin tone. So the base color blends in, and then the highlight, you can see it reflects so brightly and beautifully. But when I'm facing forward, it's not overdone. It just kind of melts into the skin. I love this. I think the formula is beautiful. I will be doing a part 2 of the r.e.m beauty line. I ordered 2 different orders. One recently came. I'm waiting on my second one, so I'll be doing a part 2 trying out like the liquid eyeshadows and the lipsticks and stuff like that. But I did have to make sure to throw the highlighter into my favorites video. And then the lashes are upstairs somewhere and the gloss is in my purse, but I have also been really loving those as well. I'll link those down below for you guys. But this one for sure is like a favorite. For eyeshadow, I love this palette, and I know so many of you guys are loving it too. I'm wearing it all over the eyes. It's the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz eyeshadow palette. It's beautiful. It is like my soul in a palette, I feel like. I love the Mercury Retrograde palette from Huda Beauty. This one is almost a little bit more wearable in the sense that there's not like any bright blues or chunky glitters in here. There's just glitter toppers. There's very nice neutral tones. It's mostly a cool toned palette, which I love. If you haven't really dabbled in cool tones before, this actually would be a great place to start. I know that they really took their time to make sure these cool tones flattered all skin tones, because that can be a little bit tricky with cool tones. So I know that they like really made sure that this was flattering for everyone. I think that's why it's been such a smash hit across everybody who's tried it so far. I have been loving this palette. I love the textures in here. I love how I can wear a lot of like super easy looks with the mattes, but then I can have a little bit more playful looks with the shimmers in here. I'm obsessed with this. I'm really, really loving it. So I knew this was gonna be in here as well. Plus the packaging is just like to die for. It looks so beautiful on my vanity. I'm loving this. I was going through my past favorites videos and I don't think I ever put this in a favorites video, but I swore I did. So in case I did, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure I never did. So it deserves a spot in a favorites video. This is the Charlotte Tilbury. I think it's the Super Nudes, what's this called? Super Nudes Liner Duo. And it has a brown and a nude. I've talked about this so many times on my channel that I'm like racking my brain. I feel like I already put this in a favorites video, but again, I was going through and I couldn't find a link to it. So anyway, I love this because it has the dark brown and then the nude, and I don't wear eyeliners too often, but when I do, I use a brown and a nude. So I use this today. I use the brown on the top lash line, and then I use the more nude shade to brighten up the waterline. I've just been using this constantly. I've been packing it with me when I went on our little anniversary trip a couple weeks ago, and then over Thanksgiving, I packed this with me as well, so it's just been like going with me everywhere, and it really says something for someone who doesn't wear eyeliners. I'm packing this eyeliner everywhere, and I'm using it on a daily basis. I love this, so I wanted to make sure to give it a proper place in a favorites video. Okay, last but not least, I told you guys this was gonna be a pretty short but sweet list of favorites. I knew this was gonna be a favorite of mine the moment I put this on. It's the Makeup by Mario lipstick in the shade Erin. It's like a cool toned, pinky, neutral color. I'm wearing it all over the lips today. I cannot get enough of this lipstick, you guys. It is so beautiful. I seriously could have made the entire favorites video about just this lipstick right here. That's how much I've been loving this color. I've been wearing it seriously on like a daily basis. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know, I just really love how it looks with that eyeshadow palette too. If you're looking for a lipstick that pairs well with this eyeshadow palette and you have a similar tone and undertone to me, I think you would really, really love this. It makes me want to try way more of the lipsticks. I did also try the shade r.e.m, which I'm also really loving, but I'm wearing this like 1,000 times more frequently than r.e.m. I knew this had to be in my favorites video. It's really rare for me to find a lipstick that I like fall head over heels for the way I did with this one. The shade's just so good. It's so, so good. It's exactly what I wanted but never knew I needed in a lipstick, you know? So yeah, this is something that I'm so happy that I picked up during the Sephora DIB sale. Let me just make sure I didn't forget any products today, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, guys, I've tried so many really good products. Like I said though, I haven't had the chance to like really sit down and wear each new thing that I tried enough times to put it in a favorites video. These are the things that I just had to keep wearing, so I hope you enjoyed hearing my guaranteed favorites from this month. I would love to know in the comments if you guys loved any similar products, and just tell me what you've been loving in general. If it's something that you think I need to try, let me know in the comments down below. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll get a notification every single time I post. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you.